Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to access Renters' Rights Bill documents on RIAMS Libraries. So I'm Jeremy Manners, I'm the Chief Editor of RIAMS for RHG Global. I'll take you through the procedures now and the guidance that we've got available, which hopefully you'll find useful. So this is the front page of RIAMS Libraries. If you go to Environmental Health and then the Housing module, and then we're looking for procedures that we've written. So the first folder. We'll then go down to the Renters' Rights Act folder. So there's quite a lot in here. Just scroll down a little bit. There it is. So what we've called on RIAMS, we've called it the Renters' Rights Act rather than the Renters' Rights Bill, as that is what it will be called when it receives royal assent, most likely in September after the summer recess. So here we are in procedures. So far we've got a number of documents. They're all called draft at the minute. That's because we acknowledge that there's going to be some changes before the bill actually becomes an act. So we've got procedures relating to the Ombudsman, to assured tenancies, grounds of possession and statement of terms, for discrimination in the rental market, rent increases and rent in advance, financial penalties. Now this document is a kind of a summary of all the financial penalties that are going to be available under the Renters' Rights Act. We've also got investigatory powers, so the new powers available to local housing authorities. We've got guidance on the database, and then we've also got a main guidance document on the main provisions. So that's just a summary of everything that's coming within the Renters' Rights Act. If I just go to, let's go for investigatory powers, just to give you an example of what we've got here on RIAMS. So the format, as you'll see, is the same as all the other procedures and the guidance that we produce. Here we go. You've got the scope and the summary at the top. You know, it's a big disclaimer here, basically saying that things are going to change. So we will update the documents as we hear more and as the Act is actually sorted out once it goes through Parliament, and we will be producing more procedures as and when they're needed. So, like I said, the usual format to the procedure. I'll just scroll down through it. It's quite a long one, this one, taking you through all the provisions in the Act and the enforcement that's available. And then at the end, you'll see there are links to further guidance. Here we go. Okay, so that's pretty much it as an example of what we've got on RIAMS Libraries. If I just show you as well RIAMS Communities. So RIAMS Communities is available to anybody with a .gov.uk email address. You can just go in and select which community groups you would like to be part of. We've got our Southwest Private Sector Housing Forum here, which is a private group. And so I'm just going to go down to Housing Professionals. And this will give us all the latest discussions that are taking place in this group. And then if you want to search for anything on the Renters' Rights Act or the Renters' Rights Bill, I'll just put in renters here and you'll see these are the latest discussions that come up. And a few of these are where I've posted just to let people know about new procedures that are available. And then the final thing really to show you is our training web pages. So if you go to rhgglobal.com, then go to training, we've got a variety of training available covering all areas of environmental health. So I believe Ian Mariner is talking to you about our legal and PACE courses that we have available and what we can do to tailor them to meet your needs. And then we also have a range of housing courses. So here's just an example of what we can offer. And there's quite a few courses covering the HHSRS and other housing related provisions. So yeah, thanks very much. That's probably all I need to show you for now. If you do have any questions or you're interested in any training or subscribing to RIAMS Libraries, by all means, drop me an email on jmanners@rhgglobal.com. So thank you very much, and I'll probably see you all soon.